Welcome to Internal Warrior Yoga. If you have a block, grab that, and then let's begin in wide leg Balasana or child's pose. Big toe mounds are touching, legs are spread out wide, and the top of the head rests on the mat. You can have a light bend in your elbows to relax your shoulders. Begin to become present in this moment. Feel your body as it's rooted into the ground. Allow any stress or tension to melt away. Begin to tune into your breath. Taking big deep inhales so you fill your entire torso with air. And taking equal length exhales as you let all the air go. Giving yourself this gift of just being present and relaxed. When you're ready, start to glide the hands towards the knees. Bring the knees underneath the hips and slide forward, lying down on your belly. Press the tops of your feet into the mat so you feel your kneecaps lift. Spider your fingers off of the mat. Big inhale as you lift your chest and your head. Exhale, melt down. Inhale, lift, use your back body strength. Take your gaze over your right shoulder. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Gazes over your left shoulder. Exhale, melt down. Let the hands come underneath the shoulders. Begin to press yourself up into tabletop and downward dog. Check in with your feet. Make sure they're hip distance apart. And start to pedal out the legs, moving one heel down and then the other. Good. Find stillness, whether that's up on your toes with bent knees or yearning your heels towards the mat. 2 more breaths here. Coming into plank pose, step the feet back, ripple the body forward, shoulders underneath the wrists. Squeeze the core. Drop the left knee down onto the mat. Lift the right foot up as you bend your elbows, squeeze your core and draw your chest towards the mat. Lift back up. Take an inhale as you press yourself back into downward dog. Again, pedaling out the feet. Maybe moving the hips from side to side. Find your way back into plank. So inhale, ripple forward. Exhale, draw the right knee down, lift the left foot. Squeeze the core, come down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press back into downward dog. Ripple up onto the toes and send the shins down onto the mat. Release the feet. Lie the belly on the thighs, just like you would for child's pose, but then interlace your fingers and start to roll out your wrists. Moving one direction and then the other. When you're ready, find your way into a tabletop position. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Press the toes into the mat. Taking cow-cat poses here. Inhale, lift the tailbone, draw the heart forward. Exhale, navel to spine, round your back, push the ground away. Inhale, roll your shoulder blades down your back, lift your tailbone. Exhale, round your spine, let your head and neck go. Keep flowing through these two poses. Just allowing your spine to feel everything. When you're ready, meet me with a flat back. Inhale, reach the right arm out. Extend the left toes back, straightening out through the left heel. Stay here, or option to lift the left foot up. Get longer, big inhale. Exhale, crunch, draw the right elbow and the left knee towards each other. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round your spine, crunch. One more time, inhale, lift. Exhale, crunch. This time as you extend out, drop the knee down and reach the right arm up. Big inhale as you open up through the chest. Exhale, thread the needle, drawing the right arm underneath the left armpit. Right temple can come down to the mat. Press into the left arm. Maybe close your eyes. Option to extend the left fingertips out long, finding a little bit deeper of a stretch. One more breath here. And find your way back into your tabletop position, unwinding out of that pose. Release the toes, glide the hands back towards the knees. Start to roll the shoulder blades back. Reach your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, big inhale as you open up. Bring your arms out in front of you. Pull your wrists away from your body as if someone's dragging your hands forward, but also round your spine as if someone's pulling your back. Inhale, open up, interlace your fingers, send your heart towards the sky. Exhale, bring the hands in front and round. Drop the hands down, walk forward, finding your way into downward dog again. Spread your fingers wide. Send the right heel up towards the sky. Bend the right knee and open up the hip. Notice how it feels to try and have your hips stacked. And when you're ready, bring the hips square to the mat and step the right foot back down. Good, drop down onto the shins, finding your cow-cat poses. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, rounding. The more you push the ground away, the deeper the stretch you're gonna feel. Take one more cow-cat pose. making them slower than you have all day. Then find a nice neutral spine, extending the left arm out, right toes stretch out. Stay here or lift the right foot up, extending out through the right heel. Big inhale, reach. Exhale, find your crunch, round your spine. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Bring the right knee down, lift the left arm. Inhale, open up. Exhale, thread the needle, resting the left temple on the mat. Press deeply into the right hand. And draw the left hip forward slightly. Maybe close your eyes. Option to extend the right arm out in front of you, coming up on the spidey fingers. And find your way back into tabletop position. Pressing the ground away and lifting the hips up for downward dog. Inner thighs spin up towards the sky. Inhale the left foot up. Exhale, bend the left knee and open up the hip. Again, really feeling how it feels to stack the hips. On your next exhale, invite the left foot back down. Come up onto the toes and start to walk the feet towards the wrists. Once your toes touch your wrists, bend your knees and forward fold, melting over the legs. Inhale, half lift. Hands can come to the shins or down on the mat. Roll your shoulder blades down your back. Exhale, bend the knees, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Pulling the rib cage away from the hips. Exhale, fold. Just moving with this flow. Inhale. Exhale. This time, pause here. Circle the arms down, around, and up. Slowly come to stand. Tuck your chin on your way up to prevent dizziness. Then bring your head up big. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, palms together, hands flow down to the chest. Inhale, reach up, open up. Exhale, swan dive forward, hinging from the hips. Plant the hands into the mat. Step the left foot back. Turning the left toes so that they're facing the left corner of your mat. Bend into the front knee. Start to come up, taking your hands to your hips. If you're feeling a little wobbly, heel toe the right foot over a little bit more. And make sure your right knee is directly over your right ankle. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Inhale, lift your chest. Press into the left pinky toe of the foot. See if you can lean back a little bit more. As you exhale, humble warrior, melt the body over the right thigh. Lift the fists to relax your shoulders. Bring your fist down to your bum and start to come up. Inhale, arch your spine. Use your core strength. Exhale, melt down. Pausing here. Release the hands down. Pop up on the left toes. Coming into standing split for just a second. Bring the weight into the right foot. Grab onto your block if you have one at the highest height. Coming into half moon pose. So start to feel your hips stack, turning your left toes out. Press out through the left heel, just like we did in downward dog. Then from here you can play with lifting the left hand. Maybe you have to just keep bouncing it off the ground. Maybe you can bring it to your hip. Or maybe you straighten the right arm and lift the left arm towards the sky. Wherever you are, try and spiral your chest up, really flexing out through the left foot. One more breath. Exhale the left arm down. Step the left foot back in a warrior two stance. So your left toes are pointing forward. Take your hands to your hips. Heel toe the right foot in so that it's bisecting your left arch. So you may need to adjust your feet here. Bend into the front knee. Bring the hips slightly forward, then reach the arms out. Big inhale. Reverse the warrior, drawing the left arm down the left leg. Reach the right arm up and back. Big inhale. Exhale, come up. Trikonasana, straighten the front leg. Rotate the arms down. Right arm comes to the right shin, look up. Exhale, come back up to your warrior two. Windmill the arms down, pivoting on the back foot. And hop the left foot up to meet the right. Exhale, forward fold. Press the hands into the mat. Step the right foot back. Turn the right toes so that they're facing the right corner of the mat. Take your block, if you used one, on to the other side of the mat. Then bring your hands to your hips and come up for warrior one. Taking a wider stance if you need to. Left knee is directly over the left ankle. Press into the right pinky toe. Interlace your hands behind your back. Inhale, puff the chest. Exhale, melt down. Lifting the fist towards the sky. Inhale, lift up. Arch your spine. Exhale, fold. Beautiful. Release the hands down. Coming into a little standing split on the left foot now. Grab onto your block. Start to open up the hips. Right toes point out towards the right. Maybe you lift your right hand off of the mat and play here. Bring it to your hip or open up. Pressing out through the right heel. Spiral the heart towards the ceiling. Exhale the right hand back down. Step the right foot back. Just gonna turn so that you can see me. You want your left heel bisecting your right arch. Draw your hips slightly forward, then open up. Big inhale. Reverse the warrior, right arm down the right leg. Inhale, sweep the left arm back. Exhale, come back up, straighten the front leg, rotate the arms for Trikonasana. Inhale, back up to center, warrior two. And windmill the arms down, finding your way into downward dog. Inhale up onto the toes, drop the shins. Find your way into child's pose. Walking the hands over to the right. Draw the right shoulder down. Rest the top of your head on the mat. Breathe into the right side body. Walk the hands back to center. Drag them towards your knees. Come up onto the shins. Coming into gate pose now. So extend the right foot out, turning the right toes towards the front. Drag the right arm down the right leg. Lift the left arm up. Big inhale. Exhale, switch the arms down. Left arm plants down. Right arm reaches across the right ear. Start to come forward, dragging the right arm across. When your right arm comes to the right leg, reach the left arm back up. Inhale. Find that movement again, reaching the right arm across, planting the left arm down. Find the side body stretch. Flow between these two movements with your own breath. One more time, both sides. This time, as your left arm plants down, open up even further by reaching the right arm back and sending the hips forward. Bring both of the hands out in front of you. Bend into the right knee. And step the left foot up. Both of the toes point forward. Legs are about as wide as your leg distance apart. And then forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Come up onto spidey fingers. Lengthen through the spine. Exhale, melt the body down. Interlace your fingers behind your back, finding that lifting motion with your fists. And release the hands down on an exhale. Walking the hands to the front of the mat, pivoting so both of the toes point forward. And step the legs back, coming down into your child's pose. Walk both of the hands to the right corner. Relax the top of the head down. See if you can use your breath to find more space between each of the ribs. When you're ready, walk the hands back to center. Glide them towards your knees, finding your way onto your shins again. Taking it slow. Extend the left foot out, left toes point forward. The left hand goes down the left leg, reach the right arm up, inhale. Exhale, rotate the arms. And start to make your circle, drawing the left arm forward, reaching the right arm up. Allowing yourself to just dance with your breath here. One more time, either side. And this time allow the left arm to reach behind you. Send the hips forward. Big inhale. Exhale, both of the hands come in front of you. Finding that forward fold as you bend into the front knee. Bring both of the feet so that they are about a leg's distance apart. Toes point forward and surrender down. Find this sucking up motion with the arches of the feet. Inhale, half lips come up on the spidey fingers. Exhale, fold. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Lift the shoulder blades off of your neck. Allow the hands to fall on an exhale. Walking the hands to the front of the mat. Both of the toes point forward. Bring both of the feet back, dropping down onto the knees. Coming into a nice neck stretch here. Find a comfortable position on your mat. I'm just going to turn so you can see. Take your interlaced fingers and bring them to your left hip. From here, draw your left ear to your left shoulder. Breathe into the right side of the neck. Allow your shoulders to relax away from your ears. Gently bring the head up, switching your fist to the other side. Allow the right ear to fall to the right shoulder. As you exhale, just let everything go. Good. From here, send your hands back behind you a couple of inches, bringing your feet out in front of you. Take the right ankle, bringing it to the left knee. Then push it forward so that it's overhanging your knee. Flex your right toes back. Big inhale as you send your heart towards your legs. Stretching into the right hip. The further away you bring this left foot, the less of an intense stretch this is going to be. So find where you need to be with that foot and send a lot of breath into the right hip. Switching legs, left ankle overhangs the right knee, flex the left toes. Inhale, lift the chest. Making this more intense or less intense, depending on what your body is saying to you. And release both of the feet down. Find your way lying on your back. Let your arms come in this cactus shape. So bend the elbows, palms are up. Take your right ankle overhanging the left knee just like we did before. Flex the right toes and allow your hips to swivel to the left, planting the right foot down. Good. From here you can close your eyes, drawing the right knee away from your body. Swivel the hips back to neutral. Switching so that the left ankle is overhanging the right knee. Flex the left toes and twist the hips to the right. Again, relaxing your shoulders. Gently pressing the left knee away from your body. Drink in the breath. hips back up to neutral. Extend the feet out, letting the legs splay out. Take the hands to the belly. Melt the shoulder blades down your back. Close your eyes. Allow yourself to feel very, very heavy here. Again, letting go of everything and allowing yourself this gift of being present on the mat. Start to bring your hands above your head, reaching out through your fingertips and your toes. Curl up to whatever side feels good for you today in your fetal position. Whenever your body is telling you that it's ready, you can press yourself up. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Until next time, namaste.